Okay, welcome back. We're back here in the combat simulator again because, well, actually this time it was because I managed to do the mission, but the recording software didn't record it properly for whatever reason. So I'm doing it again. Again, there's really no difference between this and the actual mission thing, except you don't get to hear the charmingly British Imperial officer giving you the outline of the mission. But this one is pretty simple anyway. Basically, we just have to break up a weapons deal occurring between the rebels and a group called the Mugari, who are, I don't know, I guess weapon traders who have been helping the rebels. I guess you could go into Wikipedia or whatever and look that up if you don't already know. But we are going to be flying a TIE bomber this time, which is different from the TIE fighter in that it's a bit slower, but it carries a much bigger weapon outload in terms of torpedoes and that sort of thing. So pretty much same deal as always. This time, for the bonus objectives, there's two major ones. One, we have to scan this transport. In particular, Transport Dawn. Don't have to scan anything else, just this one. So what I suggest is that you go after this guy right away, put all your energy into your engines, and keep in mind with the TIE bomber you're a lot slower. So if you need to get around the sector a lot more quickly, it's not going to be as much of an option when you're flying the TIE bomber, so keep that in mind when you're flying this mission. Basically, you're going to want to go right after the Transport Dawn, I would say. You can engage the other targets first if you like, but personally I find going after this transport and scanning them first is usually the best one. But again, this is the bonus objective, so if you don't care about the bonus objective, don't worry about this. Just go right after everything, start blowing everything up. But we are going to try to scan him, since we're going after the bonus objectives. And he's the first major one. The other ones come later, so we don't need to worry about them just yet. And as you can see on the center there, by our laser charge display, we have 6 torpedoes in each chamber, whereas we had only 2 concussion missiles in each chamber on the TIE fighter. So that's a pretty big difference. And the TIE bomber, I think, has a stronger hull, but I don't think it's any really much more resilient than the TIE fighter, really. But we are going to use our torpedoes to take these guys out. Usually about 2 torpedoes each, and then you'll want to switch to your laser cannons and finish them off with that. They have quite a bit of shield, so taking them out with just your lasers would take a while, so use your torpedoes first, I'd say. I think about 2 each. There's 4 cargo transports altogether and a whole bunch of transports, but the frigate you come in on can pretty much take care of the other transports on its own. You don't really need to worry about that. Just make sure you don't crash into them. They're really slow, like most of the ships we've encountered so far. So keep that in mind. Really slow as well, but not so slow that you won't crash into these guys if you're going at a decent rate relative to your maximum. So be wary of that as you're playing this mission. Don't crash into them. It's probably less likely than with the freighters were because, well, you're probably more used to the controls by now, and I guess these guys do go a bit faster than the freighters, I suppose, but not by much, really. And I did scan those guys, but that's just because I flew close enough to scan them. I didn't actually mean to. And once you've taken out the 3 cargo transports, you can swing around and take out the remaining regular transports. And the objective here is to take out all the transports on the cargo transport, so go after those guys right away. We've already scanned Transport Dawn and found rebel advisors on board, so we don't need to worry about that. Then go after the nearest shuttles and transports that you can. Though I find that the frigate we come in on, the Frogger, usually ends up taking out most of them anyway, so we usually don't have to worry about that. Usually these shuttles are dead by this point into the game. I'm surprised that they're not already. But I guess we'll go after them next. So where are they? Actually rather close. The TIE interceptors usually take care of the B-wings and everything that are floating around, so you don't usually have to worry too much about them. And if you want to do the bonus mission, or all the bonus objectives, there'll be some more B-wings and things that come in later on. So if you want to get all the bonus objectives, you have to take care of them as well. And I'm surprised these shuttles are still around, so I guess we'll have to take care of them before we take care of those transports. And fortunately, I didn't let our lasers charge, so they're a bit underpowered at the moment. You don't have to inspect any of these ships, as I mentioned before. You just need to destroy them. It's only the transport Dawn you need to inspect, and that's only if you care about the bonus objectives. Which, you know, you should. They're pretty cool, fun stuff to do. And it's not really, that one isn't really that hard. It's just hard if you don't know which ones to do. Scanning all of these guys would be pretty irritating. So don't really do that. That would take a long time. And let's see here. What's left? Transport Dawn is still kicking, so I guess we'll have to take care of him. I don't know why guys enter the hangar at this point, because there's still quite a bit to do. So I'll take out the Transport Dawn, I guess. And once pretty much everything's cleared up, then actually it looks like he's going to go on his own. Okay. That's fine. And then we'll go after these guys, this dogfight that's going on over here, and help the TIE interceptors take care of this battle, because once these guys are all dead, some more are going to show up, and we're going to have to kill those guys as well in order to get all of the bonus objectives here. And it looks like we have to kill one